Get Haunted, where you are the investigator. Get Haunted. Paranormal Investigations isn't a show. It's your experience. Join this premier paranormal event company for real investigations at some of the nation's most haunted locations. This isn't a tour. This is hands-on. You'll use real equipment, explore active sites, and dive into the unknown. No scripts, no actors, just you, the gear, and whatever's waiting in the dark. Perfect for both first-timers and seasoned ghost hunters. Each event is guided by experienced investigators. But the discoveries, they're yours to make. 2025 is already jam-packed with incredible locations across the nation. Space fills up fast, so make sure to book your tickets now. Dare to get haunted? Find your next investigation at gethaunted.com.
Well, it is midweek. It is midday. There's a
You're frozen.
threesome going on here today. Oh, come on. Am I now?
No.
I'm back. Okay. That's so weird because that's just so weird. It didn't even first up. I was frozen first up. It is midweek, and we've got a happy little threesome going on here today.
Well,
people, threesome doesn't just mean one freaking thing.
No, ever.
And no, it does not. How are you guys today?
I'm doing
Go ahead,
great.
Chris. Tell her how you are.
I am doing fantastic.
He's fantastic.
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 Yeah.
I love that. So we've got Chris here for a couple of reasons. We had a really good event this weekend that we cannot wait to talk about.
Oh.
It's incredible. It was amazing. But before we get started on all our talk, we're going to say hello to everybody because that is why
Hello to these people.
we are here.
You go. You got first man in the pit.
In the pit.
Alec, the Stacy.
There he
You got
is.
the big daddy Andy, who's fencing shadows paranormal.
Mm-hmm.
We got the pickle.
Here she is. Baby Charlotte, I hope she's growing so fast. It's like it's got to slow down.
Hold on, one of my memories popped up and it's blocking my access to this. How the fuck? Okay. Oh, who else do we have? We have the Carrie C with the pink hands.
Mm-hmm. That's my favorite. Don't
forget.
forget Mark Brown.
I skipped right over him.
You skipped right over Mark
I
Brown.
wanted to feel it a little. We got the Shaylin.
I hope she's feeling better today.
Hope she's feeling better today. We've got I'm drunken. It is too scary for you. Everything's too scary for you. Chelsea.
Hello, Chelsea. How are you?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. We're going to have to get that as a soundbite now.
That I see.
Hi, Icy.
We got the Damien from the Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Kaylee.
Yeah, we do.
Hannah.
Miss Hannah. That's our new friend, Hannah.
Yes, from the village. She was at the village with us. We'll talk about that.
Well, so much to talk about.
And I do have to send them an email later today. Sara already yelled at me today for a couple things.
No, it wasn't.
Brittany.
There's Brittany. I was just talking to her. Hey, girl.
My girl, Kimberly.
Mm-hmm. Good. She's feeling better. Shay's feeling great.
Oh, good. Chris Cash.
CNR Paranormal.
Hear that train?
So we're so excited, Hannah, that you're here with us today, and you've entered into a good way to step in. Just so you know, Wednesday lives can get a little nutty, a little more on the crazy side. They're a little casual. But yeah, Hannah was somebody new to us, as we all embarked on a brand new location, Auglaize Village in Defiance, Ohio. And folks, all I can say is, oh my God, I cannot wait to go back. Like, I love this location. How do you guys feel about it?
Location was absolutely amazing. It was more than what I even expected. We got tied up in just a few of the houses, and there was so much left that we didn't even get to explore yet. So I'm excited to go back.
And I'm sure Hannah would agree, outside seems to be a hell of a lot scarier than inside.
Yeah. So look, Auglaize it's this pioneer type village in Defiance, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all watch regularly, you know the twos, especially the 22 is a big thing. So, you know, for Rob and Sarah, there's 22 buildings there. It was exit 22. So the twos are already starting to jump up, even on the route there, which I thought was really, really cool.
Yes, Drunken, I'm sorry, you're correct. We are a thruple today. We are a thruple, not a threesome.
You know, hey Russell, I did not have high expectations, right? Just not for any other reason than, you know, oh, Tammy's here too. When you bring a bunch of buildings in from elsewhere, right? It's more like a park or some sort of attraction. Man, it was cool. God, we had everything from people heard these bells, phantom like bells, kids singing. Rob rarely gets scratched. I almost never get scratched. I did get a scratch there in the church, which go ahead with your theories.
Go ahead.
What else did we have? Apparitions. It's rare. Super rare to see Sara scared.
I have to be honest. So here's what I will say about this particular location. You know, sometimes you drive up and you get sort of an instantaneous, like, you know, and then you kind of go in there and it's like, it didn't really fulfill maybe what I thought it was going to, right? Sometimes the outside's a little more ominous, but you pull up to Auglaize Village and we kind of did a drive by the evening before. And then did we do it again the next day? Because we did check out Paulding.
So, yeah.
And you're kind of like, I don't know. You know, I don't know. It's hard to say. It kind of just looks like a really sort of like, a couple buildings. And when we got there early, right? Even when we got there early for the event and we were all parked out front waiting for our guide, you know, it was kind of like, but the minute our guide, Eric, who number one was super amazing.
Cool. Yeah, super cool guy.
He was so awesome. When he's like, come on, guys, park behind the gate. There was something about pulling in to the village behind that gate. And suddenly I was like, I'm freaked out. And it was light out. And I was already freaked out.
Yeah, listen, I mean, and then there was a point, I forget where we were coming back from, but Sarah and I were walking, right? And she just like stops in her track and her mouth's open. And she's like, I just saw, like she watched somebody walk. Sarah, I guess Sarah is going to do the comment.
I'm Wednesday. You're Monday.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what day it was. But Sarah like stopped in her tracks and she watched somebody walk past
Johnny's truck.
Yeah, and she was freaked. Like I don't see her freaked, and we've been in some scary ass places, but she was freaked. The one particular cabin had me, even on the tour, I didn't love it. just didn't love it in there. So for us, it was a new place. I'm going to be honest, and I don't do this often. That place has kind of gone right up there in my top 2 or 3 locations. You know, we also had probably one of the best groups of people that we've had.
They were fun,
you know, in a while. Hannah, her friends, you know, Tammy and Anna, just everybody there was super cool, and that's an important. Like, people don't realize how important that is too. How an investigation turns out. That energy was there. Anna was funny as shit.
I loved Anna. Anna. I hired her on the spot. I'm like, girl, you got to do all our reviews, because she had the best responses to anything that happened to her. It was hysterical. I loved it all.
Yeah. So we'll be back like that, but that's a place, right? There's 22 buildings. We investigate what, 3, 4, maybe 4. You need like 2 days there. You need like a whole weekend. But as Sara said, it's outside, right? It's out. People Sara saw a face in the window. There was a lot happening there. There was just a lot happening. There were bones. There was body found on property. There is a small cemetery. Just, there's a lot of interesting pieces to this puzzle.
But I felt like, and Chris, you tell me if you felt this way, when Eric walked us around. You know, he's a mature dude. He's an older gentleman. I think he's younger than me, but he's not 30. But when he walked around, he was so casual. You know, he's just like, you know, like, I saw this here, or people claim that, but he didn't oversell anything, but it was just enough that it was like, did he just say, and he just moved on to the next building, right? You're like, did he just say that? And we're just supposed to what, ignore it? Or
yeah, we were in this one cabin, and he was like, yeah, people see a person peeking out from the curtain here all the time, or just a light turning on in here, and no one's ever in here. Okay, moving on to the next.
It's his yeah, it's cool. Look, so it was good. I tried to be funny at one point. I'm not sure my joke landed very well, but we'll find out if we're never invited back. But whatever. For me personally, like, the scariest part of the night was when we were leaving, right? Because
don't even, because that should be a challenge.
Well, yeah.
Me too, Hannah.
I know. I didn't get to do either of those, but the depot, we actually, so like, I am not used to just leaving a location without securing it and making sure everything's proper. It's not the rules there, right? So, but there's OCD military Rob that wanted this done. So Sara and I drove around the property, and Rob had to get out of the car and go up to these buildings, and I wanted to at least close the doors. Just so I said I tried.
Fine.
And there were 2 in particular, the schoolhouse being one that was absolutely terrifying. So I was like, do not, like, I know something's going to happen here. I started getting, I was spooked. But the depot, we got to the depot, the train station. I was like, nope, that door's staying open. I was not getting out of the car over there.
But
luckily,
I want to.
Hannah and the guys were up front still, right? So I'm like, all right, if some crazy shit happens, like, we've got backup. But
well, we hope they would have backed us up. We don't know. They might have been like, "See you later, sucker. We're gonna miss you, girl." But you know, it was Hannah. It was Hannah, Judy, Johnny, and I believe Rick. They were first timers, and they had an event that they were to go to, not a paranormal one, but it had gotten canceled. And so last minute they bought tickets to this event. And honestly, you know, for new people, They were so, like, I have to say, for being new to doing this and coming on this event, they use their voices, and I love that. They were right in there and they were participating, and you don't always get that. And they really were right there in it, and I loved it. And I loved Hannah was a lot like me, because she would like, we would do a session and she'd be like, I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing anything like you guys are seeing. And it's like, girl, I know, I get it, because that's usually me. This village for me was a perfect storm.
Yeah. It was just good.
The amount of noises that we heard, not on the tape recorder, but just, I've never experienced that. And so, like, we kept hearing a bell over and over again. We thought there was a school bell. Found out that wasn't a working bell. It was just a statue. I did find out, though, right next to the church is a case that has a bell from the bell tower. That was the only remaining piece. However,
it's
the curse of the bell.
It's the curse of the Michigan internet. What the hell's wrong with you people up there?
He is like, you were told, like, right when you said the casing of the bell, that was it.
Yeah. Oh, so there's a bell that is non-working. It's the only part of the bell tower that was left, and it's right next to the church.
Oh, that's intriguing.
It's encased?
Mm-hmm.
So no way, like, wind or anything?
No.
Okay.
So
this shit's crazy. Sorry.
No, that's okay. So really what I want to bring up, our session, I got to choose where we were going to do our session, and it was you did catch a case of the Saras. I wanted to do the church. I'm not even really sure why, but it was like, I wanted to do the church. And the first session, and Chris, came in, he filmed. It was so awesome. There's Sean Geekus. Hey, Sean Geekus. We got interaction almost immediately, and we set up. So, there's the front of the church, and, Eric told us the areas. There was one corner at the front, and then there was a corner at the back. One was the right side, one was the left side. So kind of interesting, the diagonal, situation. So we set up the dead bell. My new favorite. I've loved this dead bell since I think watched Paranormal Theory. I was like, I got to have that. Like, I need to have that piece of equipment. And we set up the yes, no boxes, and I actually loved, and they were not together. So I love the interaction those had together. We were getting interaction immediately. And it was interesting how both sessions we had in the church with those pieces of equipment, the first group, the yes, no box and the dead bell seemed to play against each other. Like they were being little funnies. Like they were like, if the dead bell said yes, the yes, no box would say no. However, the second session, the dead bell and the yes, no box, the epic box, those were validating each other. And it was interesting, two different groups. So what was the vibe? What was going on? Who were we really interacting with? Who brought what? It was interesting. Yeah. Hannah, we heard screams. We heard interesting screams outside when we were in our home base. I know animals can make crazy noises, but we all were like, oh, what was that? I mean, there were things happening outside. I cannot explain.
It's pretty rural, right? It's not like the neighbors are on top of you there.
There's an older couple. I don't think they're out there messing with Oglaze Village.
Probably not. But
yeah, and they're like 14 acres away too.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just know I loved it there. I know Hannah, if you had any kind of reaction that whole night, that was after the experience you just described there. You looked a little shaken. So there's a lot. I didn't want to leave.
No.
But I couldn't stay, right? Like, and so we need a couple nights there, I think, to really dig into this place. We didn't do the war, the military. We didn't do We didn't do a whole lot. Like we did it, a fraction of what we could have. So it was just good.
Well, it's one of those places for sure. Sometimes we do events and it's great. It was at a great event. It was a great location. This one, though, for me, I want to go back on a private and I want to do some challenges because that location, I feel like it would, like somebody would probably have to walk me to a building and then they could leave. I don't know if I'd want to walk. Because there was a point, by the way, we had 2 guests come late. And so before we were going to get started, they were like, need to go to the bathroom. So there's a couple porta potties on the property, but there is one restroom building, actual structure. And so when you walk to it, right, it's like going to the zoo. You walk to it and the front part, of course, is the men's. So they get the front part, but you have to walk around to the back to get to the women's section. And there's like a little hallway. It's enclosed, but with no roof. And then you walk into the bathroom. So I walked these 2 ladies to the bathroom. It's dark and the bathroom is butted up against, I don't know, freaking cornfield. I don't know, some kind of field. So, we were talking and they're like, so they walked into the bathroom and I said, I'll just stand guard. So I'm out in the open and I'm standing there and I start looking around because this is where they hear voices. And I'm like looking at the tree line or the cornfield line. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I don't really feel comfortable at all. I actually felt like a target. I felt like, am I being watched? So I kind of like backed into the hallway and I was just like, wait, I was like, please hurry up and pee. Like, I don't want to be out here by myself anymore. It was creepy. It was definitely creepy.
Yeah. I was actually wondering what happened to y'all at that point. But yeah, it's a great place. I almost hate talking about it, right? Because I don't want it tarnished with too many people going in there.
Do you think you got some good filming, Chris, while you were, because Chris filmed, almost the entire night, which was it's always awesome to have Chris with us. Did you feel like you were capturing some good, because, to see it from your POV.
Yeah, we got some good footage, and I even went back, and there is some of the noises that we heard with our own ears caught on the thing. So
okay, good.
I think that's really cool. I want to dive in deeper on that. I want to dive in deeper on those EVPs that we got because I think there's some good hidden stuff in there as well.
Yeah, I'm sure there were a couple that you'll find. Like I even stopped now that Chris does all his analysis when I send over EVPs. I stopped trying to figure him out. He does a great job. He finds shit like when we had the doll incident. He found shit in there that I was like, Jesus, I totally missed it. So,
and Hannah is here, but Hannah wasn't in this group. But Hannah, the second group in the church when we were doing the session, there was a birthday girl there.
Oh yeah.
And she didn't want to do any EVPs in the church. She requested that she did not participate in that, which was fine. So we decided we were going to sing happy birthday to her. And the dead bell, that was intriguing. The dead bell almost was going on like beat to singing happy birthday. That was freaking me out a little bit.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. And I've only ever seen it go like ape shit like that once before, and we all know what that is.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really good. Basically, if you haven't figured it out by now, we all loved it. I can't wait to get back there, especially for maybe we'll do one night private, one night public. We'll see.
Hold on one second, though. Here we go. So what I'm going to say here is if you are interested in Oglaze, work with Austin. I apologize if you see this. Austin Maynard, Underground Paranormal Network. His Oglaze is part of Broadwell Funeral Home, Middle Point School, which we have coming up in September. Father John Brewery. There's like a handful of locations. And what I'm going to tell you is, wow, 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 wow. Austin, thank you so much. It was a pleasure working with you on this location. Eric was amazing. And seriously, if you are looking for some cool locations in Ohio, there are some to be found.
Yeah, Hannah, the dead bell was the ding ding bell, the mechanical and electronic bell. The yes no box was just a yes, no,
Yeah.
no. Two different things.
Yeah.
So that's what those are. Hi Andy, how are you?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just a good weekend. It was also the first time we tried our paranormal Pathfinder pack that Rob messed up.
That went well.
We messed up. It did work. It did work. It was pretty good. It was pretty damn good.
Well, you know what, Angelina, if the dead bell goes off with vibration, what I will tell you is nobody was moving in the church, and where that was, it was going off on its own.
No. It was good. It was damn good. It was a good night. Great location. A little scary.
A little scary. A little scary.
Right, so what's next? What's next, Sarah Jane?
Well, what is next? Probably.
And he's talking about it being electromagnetic. That's what I read too. I think Angelina's saying that they're not telling you that. Should we do some announcements?
We do have some announcement. Were you about to do a horn? What were you doing there?
That's what that was. It was a horn. Do I need to get the dead bell to show everybody real quick?
Yeah, get the dead bell.
All right, take me off stage. I'll be right back.
Right.
Susan can't.
Okay.
Not know what this is.
Okay, go ahead. Go. I'm taking them off. Chris. Yeah, I really enjoyed that location. I think what an amazing, and again, it can be hard because you have so many locations within the location can be overwhelming, but there was something about this location that didn't feel overwhelming.
No, not at all. There was while there was a lot of buildings, I didn't want to leave the three that we were in. Like, I didn't feel rushed. Like, I need to get to these other buildings because I felt like, okay, I'm going to have to come back at some point. But I could have spent the whole night just at church.
Yeah, you really did. You did. There it is. There's the dead bell. Yeah, it's a fantastic. I think listen, I don't hold, there is, for me, any piece of equipment, there's always going to be pros and cons. And I don't take equipment, to be the end all be all, right? I just don't. But there are times, and I believe, Chris, doing the 2 sessions in the church and having the Epic box along with this, I thought we had at least very intriguing experiences with both pieces of equipment that it made me think. I mean, it was just like, see, this doesn't seem off, because there were times when we would ask things and it would be like, Nyeh. But there was a point too with the Epic box, which I thought was super intriguing. When Rob was playing back, so he does his EVPs. Hey, Christine. When he does his EVPs and then he records them to his phone to be able to slow it down and play it back. There's a point during the second session when he was doing that and he was replaying his recording. The Epic box was responding the exact same way it had in the recording. It was like still answering him. I thought it was really, I thought it was just intriguing in general and interesting to be like, okay, like what, this is cool. Like what is happening? How do you have your dead bell set, Rob?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
What's happening?
You were muted.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's coming from your mic.
No, it's not coming through there. I don't know. My mic just
shit the bed. I don't know. So Hannah was asking, and I don't know if you would remember this, but she's asking what was the setting, what was the sensitivity setting at the church? Like
when I keep talking into this, doesn't matter. When I turn this on, I usually go about a quarter. That'll do that when you first turn it on. It'll trigger the solenoid, but I go about a quarter. So yeah, that's usually about where I put it. They don't have any little like indicators on there, so it is hard. I should probably draw one or paint one on here. I want my mic back. This drives me crazy.
That's weird. That is weird. Thank you, Brittany. My hair is on point. Girls, I got to tell you, I've got the best brush hair dryer. Target, $20. This thing has been life-changing. So I'm going to post that for you guys because this thing is cheap and it works amazing.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, hi, Thomas. So yeah, that was a good night. So announcement time, because you just showed the dead bell. Announcement time.
Oh wait.
Now I think you're on your mic.
No, I think I'm on.
There you go. There you go.
I know the ladies prefer when I'm on the mic.
Thank you, ladies. It makes me wonder, how bad does my hair look every time?
Well, it's like, so Sarah had a doctor's appointment too, and they requested that she takes a shower.
That's the first. Listen, I was cracking up. I got my message in my chart for my appointment today, and the very first thing it says is, "Please shower before your appointment." I was like, I always shower before my appointment, but it's because stickers have to go on my body.
Sure. Oh, who's Howard Stern? Listen. Baba Booey. All right. So announcement time, boys and girls.
Mm-hmm.
And StreamYard always F's up my fonts, but whatever. It's supposed to be centered and look better, but it doesn't. If you all know who Chris Smith is, he's the guy right below me, which is the opposite of above me. He's below me. Chris, Hulu's Monster Inside. Very famous dude, just super famous, really cool guy, but it's been a friend of ours for a long, long time. Helped produce, or didn't help, produced our Girls vs. Boys.
Still work. He didn't do much.
Live for months and months. This guy busted his ass to make Girls vs. Boys like what it is. It's really damn amazing production. I think all of the comments after that were like, "This is better than any TV show ever," and I would have to agree. We had everything. We had paranormal investigations happening. We had sponsors. We had game show. We had scary ass. Chris's forte is around extreme haunts, right? Like the stupid things you spend money to go to be scared. Not my thing, but Chris loves that shit. So and he implemented it. I had a bag over my head. I was led down a damn stairwell, and he's pretty.
He is pretty.
He's kind of pretty. But we've been friends for a long time, and through some thick and thin stuff, right? Chris has always had our back, and vice versa. So some discussions happened recently, and we are proud to announce that we've partnered up with Chris. Chris is going to handle Get Haunted Midwest, sort of as a branch of Get Haunted. Rob and Sarah can't do it all, and the crew has a hard time doing it all with them as well. So Chris is officially part of Get Haunted. He will run Michigan, Ohio, Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Iowa, which means those are his spots, which means Glaze was now. I was mad that night too, because we had to put in the work, and I'm like, really, I got to give this up now that we've found this. Yeah, we're getting there, Angelina. So yeah, look, it's Chris understands our ethics, how we operate, what the customer experience is. Chris has been to a bazillion events with us, so he gets it. We trust it. And we have actual like real paperwork and things like that protects Chris and us from any kind of stupidity on either side. But Chris, thank you for believing in it. Thank you for stepping up. He's going to be building out his whole hey Brandon, he's going to be building out his team up there, and You know, Rob and Sarah can now just go show up, right? We can
Right.
just show up instead of having to work it, and make sure that nothing stupid's happening.
Yeah.
It's great.
I'm so excited about this. I can't wait to set up a team, get get this stuff going. Like I am ready. I have a list of locations that we are about to take on, and 2026 is going to be an insane year for Get Haunted.
This to me, you know, I this is what people, there'll be all sorts of opinions. We know that
Oh,
three
yeah.
of us are not new to, the shit talking and the big giant opinions and all that kind of stuff. But what I will say is this: Chris has been there through thick and thin, and honestly, this was not taken lightly. I don't think on either side. This is something that Chris truly, he really thought about it. It's something he really wants to work for. And for us, this is something that Rob and I have always stated. When somebody dives in, we love working with people. And when they want to dive in and help and be creative and add to the ideas, right? This is amazing. And this one just was like, there was no thought process. There was a big thought process, but there wasn't. It was like, this just seems like a natural fit.
It was and is. And if those on the side know me, right? Like Rob's not really good at tossing the keys to other people, right? I'm just not. But this one was a no-brainer. Like, when we first talked about it, Sarah and I talked, and we're just like, yeah, this is freaking cool. Like, we're so happy. So, and I think Chris brings in, all those things that talked about. It's a whole different layer and a new element to, what a public event could look like. So, and I do hope that you're able to integrate your horror fans, right? Into this, because I think you'll be wildly successful with that. So,
I just had an
look
idea.
for me. What?
We need to do paranormal versus horror.
Oh,
Shh, don't put
there
that
you
out
go.
there. You have to stop just dropping amazing ideas publicly.
You know what? They can all have them, because they won't
execute.
They can't execute them the same way. But that would be really, and All Glaze would be great, right? That vibe of putting the horror lovers versus the paranormal lovers together and working. Like, oh my God, we must.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that one out. I mean, that place has like 80 slasher vibes.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. You know what? That it is Friday the 13th. It's Camp Crystal. Or Crystal Lake.
Actually, it's scary. Like, but look, here's what I'm gonna say, and I know there's some horror fans on the side there. I think they're crazier sometimes than the paranormal.
Oh,
people.
yeah.
Like, you people scare me. Chris scared the shit out of me in West Virginia. Well, literally once.
Virginia, New York.
But the mindset, right? The mindset's there because they do want that big thrill, and that's what they're really there for. So, I don't know, man. I don't know, but
look at everybody loves this. Everybody wants this, Chris. So
Bulger builds haunted houses. McRae's going to throw in Cobra chickens. I learned are actually Canadian geese.
Oh,
because so look at that. Yeah, you got them all.
See, this is the beautiful thing, right? Like, this is what this is about. And so, Hannah, if you're still here, like, welcome to our circle of great, amazing people. It really is all about exploring in different ways. There's not one way to do it, and we're super excited to watch Chris do this.
So there you go. You already got people lining up. So yeah, it will allow us to kind of build our establish a footprint in the Midwest better than what we're doing right now. It's hard. Like, that's what people don't understand, and there are some, there's people out there that do all this shit talking, but we do it for $75 and we're awesome. Yeah, well, you don't have to travel, for Rob, Sarah, anybody, the East Coast crew to get to Missouri, for example. You're looking at 2 days of driving, hundreds in gas, hundreds in hotel rooms, So having people closer will be so much better to do events in the Midwest.
Yeah, listen, and everybody can charge what they want. Yeah. And then the people out there that want to go to those events will choose what they want to pay. I'm sorry, what are we infighting for? I don't understand. What is the issue?
It's called capitalism. Well, that too. You don't pay to sit around and fucking. Okay, so why is Jason sad facing? What did I miss?
Jason, why are you sad?
He wants to do Canada. We're doing Canada.
Bro, we got to figure out how we can work these countries together. Yeah, and that's not just on the US side. Let's be honest.
We can even work side by side in the same state. But and Sara, asking Sara to do the metric system is like,
oh yeah, listen, I lived in Canada briefly, and the kilometers bullshit, and like having to like on my car be like, okay, I have to think about this, like, right?
I gotta get my oil changed. So yeah, folks, this is one of the big announcements. We're hoping that by the next Wednesday's show, we have an equally large announcement. Not this, nothing like this. So, but it's big news. Yeah. So, Get Haunted is growing. We've got a whole new chapter here, which I'm excited. So thank you, Chris, for being there.
I'm most excited on not telling Chris which of his events we're going to show up to.
Yeah, I know. It would be nice to not have to work it. So yeah, that's that. What else did we have? Only put this little bad boy dropped yesterday. Another one that should make people happy. We've got Ryan Buell attending the Rock Island Esoteric Expo October 4th. If you are considering going, you should. It's going to be awesome, fantastic, and amazing. Chris will be there. Rob will be there. Sarah will be there. Empty Casket. Brandon. Yeah, look, man, you're not the first person to vanish, but I knew you'd come back. You missed me.
Brandon. Well, here's what's really cool about Ryan coming in. He is coming in and helping with Nesper. We do have the Devils on the Run tour. And so this was really a work of community. Ryan did show up big for us as community to help. And we understand, here's the thing, the hickory sticks, no kidding. Here's the thing, we understand, the paranormal and those in the paranormal do bring a lot of reactions and do bring a lot of opinions. And what I will say, this particular expo and being able to work this expo alongside Candy, this was not meant to be a one vibe. This expo was truly created for somebody that might be curious or new to paranormal, spiritual, alien, cryptid, and to sort of get an idea of everything that's out there. Listen, it's a great big world. There are things you don't like. Get over it. We decided this was an amazing opportunity for people to come together. And we all work in the same field, in the same community, and to have pieces that are, whether you like it or not, they're iconic to the field itself. It just is. So to be able to give people that opportunity to have a better understanding and get off social media and hearing everybody, because that's all social media is, giant opinion factory. So get off of social media, get to Rock Island Esoteric Expo and check out these people in person and make up your own mind. You might walk out of there going, not for me. And you might walk out of there going, oh, I kind of dug that. And you know what? It doesn't fucking matter what anybody else thinks. It's your life. So come out, explore it, meet some new people, go have an amazing immersive experience with Chris. There's a piece there I won't tell, but there's a new piece there that he's going to be bringing his paranormal immersive, if you don't know, he does do amazing immersive experiences, and they go days long. If I'm not mistaken, he has some that are like days long. And this one he created just for the Rock Island Roadhouse Esoteric Expo. And so seriously, like, this is going to be so cool. I believe it's a 5-minute immersive. It is free at his table. For some people, they're not quite sure what free means. They believe that because it is a free experience and immersive, that Chris is going to be walking out of there with bundles of money.
Usable money is all mine.
But
all
it is
that
free.
money.
I'm going to try to pay my mortgage.
He's killing it. Killing it. You know, you could buy a free Lamborghini with that, probably.
Yeah.
That's I love that sometimes people get confused what free means, I guess. So it is free. It is on his banner. I have stated this several times. It is a free immersive experience. And I'm really looking forward to sitting down and actually doing this one in person. That'd be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
What's that?
Whoa.
Sarah going to make it through it?
Well, it's only 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the immersive. Hey, puppy. Yeah, look, you all know if you follow us. Last Thursday, Chris came down for it, in Dan's wake. Got to talk to a lot of people. Shannon was there. Ryan was there. We did talk for a few minutes about, the possibility of him coming out. It was already on his agenda. He had to clear some things up. So seeing everybody, from that camp coming over, to support each other was really, really, it was nice. It was really good. So we're excited. I'm excited. She probably got a call from her doctor. So we're gonna have a really good expo. Starting all the little loose ends that need to get tightened up are starting to come together now. We've got the programs being designed out. I've got the speaker schedules all lined up and finalized for now. It was a tough day, Shannon. It was a tough day. Yeah. Getting it all kind of now buttoned up and getting ready to get things to the printers and whatnot. It's going to be awesome. So, 130, 100 and some odd vendors. It's going to be huge. So if you're on the fence about it, come on in. It's rock.
How much are tickets?
I'm sorry?
How much are tickets to attend this?
I think they're $5, right, Candy?
Like $5. $5. You
$5.
can't even get something at McDonald's. You can't even get a phone call at McDonald's.
I got a number 7 the other day. The 2 little cheeseburgers with French fries and a medium Coke. It was like $10.40.
Yeah, see? So
my grande caramel macchiatos, like $6, man. Can't even get that. So yeah, for $5, the concept, of course, obviously, has always been to keep the entrance fee light so that people have money to spend with the vendors.
right.
$5. So there you go. A good banner. We gave him one. He's got a good banner. We'll give him another one. Are you knocking our banner, Shannon? We will fight. Cost of gas. Yeah, we understand. Look, everybody's struggling right now. We've seen it across the board. And but that's why we get bicycles. So it's way easier. Just start riding. You can leave probably like a 4-day trip. $5. And everyone coming gets 3 free months to Paraflix. Yeah, $7.50 Canadian. Yeah, look, in the good old days, I used to get double my money when I would go up to Canada for work.
Right.
It was beautiful back then. But yeah, folks. So it's October 3rd and 4th. Yeah. October 3rd and 4th. Yeah. So Brandon, I hope everything goes well. You know, you've always got friends here. We're always going to be here. But I'm sure. I'm feeling like you're going to be good. All right. So, Carrie C, she got VIP tickets. Look at her.
Yeah.
She's fancy. Debbie, I can't wait to meet you and hug you. That will be good. She's on hold. She's getting confirmation. They're probably ensuring that Sara took a shower because, there were complaints probably from her last visit.
Once that's in your file, it's over with.
Listen,
every place you go.
But she'll tell you she doesn't use deodorant either. She never has. It's kind of weird. But hey, I don't judge anybody. So there you go. So that's where we're at. I mean, so Sara's on hold with her confirmation. So we got that. We got, again, this big announcement that's coming. It's big. It's big in a lot of ways. We just got to get this thing. We got to get this thing kind of lined up and I's dotted, T's crossed, and all that fun stuff. No, I'm not lying. Shaylin, Sara, if she comes back, she'll tell you. This thing, the expo's in Rock Island, Illinois. It's a couple hours outside of Chicago. There you go. Jason's all over it. Carrie is with Sara on the dormant. I'm assuming you meant deodorant. Is that what it is? Shannon? Is Shannon having a liquid lunch today? I'm not sure what's happening.
I think she's asking what the big news is. She's like really excited.
What is it?
Does it throw you when I'm not on screen? I feel like you keep checking down on my picture.
What are you talking about?
You. Like.
Oh, Shannon's asking me what the big announcement is. Okay, so do you wear deodorant? Yes or no?
No, I do not.
No, she
never have.
Neither does Carrie C. How many times per month do you shower?
Almost daily. Sometimes I go 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah, you're making it so that's not in my record, Chris.
It's in your file. If they wrote it down once, it's on your file, and every doctor's going to look at you for the rest of your life and say, "Shower today?"
No.
Shower?
The only thing I can think, I tried to look it up because it was a tad offensive. I was like, wait, what? Like, please shower before your appointment. But I have to be hooked up to a monitor, and I think I have to wear it for 48 hours at a time.
Okay.
I think.
I'm thinking
Perfect
that last visit was
perfect.
Between one of those 1 to 2 day shower days.
Yeah, now you have an excuse.
Hey, Chris, I'm going to revoke that contract.
Now you have an excuse. Oh, she's gone. Yeah, they don't. And Sara, you cannot put your lotions on with your electrodes. So yeah, there you go, folks. So it's been a crazy 4 days. You know, a Thursday. Chris came down Wednesday from Michigan. We were up in Connecticut all day on Thursday. Got back here probably around midnight Thursday. Woke my ass up pretty early the next day. Got on the road to Ohio for roughly 9 hours. Chris went back to Michigan, and then we linked back up in Ohio on Saturday. Chris and Shay came down. We had some dinner, and then we got to meet a bunch of cool people and investigate Ogways Village. And took my ass back home on Sunday, and now I'm trying to catch up from about a week of not.
I can't believe it's been a week.
Yeah, it's been a lot. So Lisa Cremo was there. We already talked about Ogways, but Lisa took a group for us because we did have some blonde math happening that day, and I thought there was only a few tickets sold, but there was really about 13.
We had a
14.
lot of last minute, right? We had a lot.
We did.
Yeah.
You just a couple of. You got to carry the one sometimes. Carry the one.
You're not funny. And we're not doing this. This is not going to be 2 against 1. Like, this is not how this is going to
I'm
go.
always on your side, Sarah.
Most of the time you
He
are.
said earlier he was on your side too.
No,
Like,
that was,
now-
I asked what the discount was. I said, what's our discount for Get Haunted Midwest?
Yeah. Sarah's free and I pay double. That's what Chris said. So whatever. I don't want to hear it. All right. What else? So everything good? You're good for Thursday? I mean, for 3:00 today?
I'm good to go when it is Blonde Math. They were just letting me know that I could come in early as well.
All right. And then we've got this event coming up next month, August 23rd in Fieldsboro, New Jersey, White Hill Mansion. Another one of my favorites. Place is great. And we've offered the Paranormal Pathfinder Pack, the PPP, on this event as well. It's 2-ticket minimum, right? And you get a free fun little flashlight, and you get a $10 off of merch.
You for sure get the flashlight and the merch.
All right, look, I forgot the fucking things. It's happening.
Sarah,
So
I told him to bring extra.
Then we're head on into Paracon season. We have Fright Reads. We have Maine Paracon Paranormal Horror Convention. We've got Rock Island. Maybe we'll be at Scarefest. Trying to figure out that one. We've got a lot going on over the next couple of months. So there's going to be a lot of traveling, a lot of dog hotels. Which is why Leo's up to date on the shots now.
And we do have another amazing, and this one comes highly recommended as well, another underground paranormal network, which is Middle Point School.
Yeah, Ohio.
And that is in Middle Point, Ohio. That one is in September, I believe September 20.
On the
26th or something like that. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I can't remember. I can't, you know what? I used to be able to keep up on all that, but having the expo information and everything's colliding.
September 13th.
So, there you go. Yeah.
September 13th, kids. We'll probably offer the pack there too. I'll work on that.
So Hannah, if you're still here, check that one out with us too. Because I think that one's close. That one again is close to Defiance. Chris.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to Mr. Wade Kirby, my boy. Hello. Hey, Wade.
What's up, Wade?
I'm always glitching out, Brandon.
That's Wade's that's Wade's painting on the wall behind Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
He's Wade. I hope you're doing well today. I have it too, so don't be feeling too special. Okay.
And you see who displays.
Oh, okay. Wade's my friend. He's your friend.
Where's your picture?
Yeah, I know. I know. I got the whole thing. Wade, we're gonna have a serious talk here. But yeah. So that's that. I mean, we got a lot going on. So you are going through withdrawals, man.
We need you, Jason. We've got lots of things coming, lots of things happening. And again, so excited to add Chris to the fray of we figured let's just build the empire just as big as we can, right?
Yeah. We're all coming together. Come together.
Our thruple.
Yeah.
We're thrupling.
So October, Rob and Sarah have a presentation that we're going to do. It's going to be very, very interesting at Rock Island. So make sure you come sign up and come watch all the amazing things that I have to say and that Sarah will have to agree with.
Chris, how much agreeing goes on?
Whatever.
Not a lot. Rob eventually agrees because he knows he's going to lose.
Yo, Sparky.
Sparky, you know what? For some reason, Sparky has been like this anomaly to me. Like he's
You
Sparky.
finally went and watched him?
And I watched his show and I'm like, there's Sparkies. I love it. So everybody needs to go check his show out because he's a no bullshit kind of dude.
He's no BS, man.
Yeah.
He's my kind of guy.
He's my kind of guy too.
Yeah, Sparky's good. Sparky good people. And I'm a crazy butthead. That's the nicest thing anybody said about me recently, to be honest. Well, Chris says nice things to me privately too, but
that's your private chat.
That's our private chat. We're at an hour and 1 minute and 3 seconds. Again, welcome aboard, Chris, Rachel Bradley. We miss your ass. Get up here or something. Meet us somewhere. Shaylin misses. She looks forward to meeting Chris too. What else? You got anything else? Any more words of wisdom before you go to your clean appointment?
I am showered. No, you know what? Just again, let's just remember, like we're all out here sharing in our passions and our excitement to something that we all love so much. Thank you for being the good. We see you, we appreciate you, and we certainly love you. And Chris, I really, truly have to tell you, it's an honor. It's an honor. To actually be doing this with you. Like, honestly, Jason McRae. I'm not putting that up, Jason.
Thought about it. Carrie has.
I know.
Yeah, let's end with this. When is part 2?
I got a plan for events now. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you got shit to do, bro. You need to get out there and hustle. But I am excited for it. I got to see a little sliver of it. It's gonna be good.
It's going to be so good. I look forward to that. So yeah, get ready, folks. I'm going to be putting out the official announcement on the network and on the Good Helmet page. So you're going to start seeing that incredible logo that Chris designed, which we love. I loved when we were talking about it. We're like, okay, Chris, so it's gonna be called Get Haunted Midwest. We're like, so what are you gonna do for a logo? And he literally said, I'm just gonna write Midwest. But this is so cool. This is so incredibly cool. We're super excited. So you're gonna see some new merch out there. So let's all get together and help support Chris. And Chris, you just can't do better than us. You can't make us look bad. No,
we're all going to. This is going to be good things for the whole company.
It's going to be so fun. This is going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to meet so many more new friends. So, and let's get some. We're going to get some fun. Maybe we'll have a little Get Haunted versus Get Haunted Midwest, a little paranormal versus horror. Like we've got some things here, folks. We got some things to do.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah. And Lisa Cremo, just FYI, if you guys didn't taste those freaking cupcakes, I'm just going to tell you something. Holy shit.
Yeah, you know who didn't get to taste one?
I took them.
Yeah, she took them. Lisa didn't even leave me one.
I did. I took them all. And oh my God. So everybody order up from Lisa Cremo. If you're going to be at a Lisa Cremo, if she's going to be at an event that you're going to be at, you're going to want to place your order because, oh my God. Oh, see? Let's do it. Let's do it, Debbie. Let's do it.
We know what we're doing now. Except in Canada. What we call it? Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll get something going up there.
Chris is almost there. Chris has that accent a little.
Y'all are like.
I mean, yeah, I should be almost there. I can
throw a rock at it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Canada's a whole like different country and stuff.
Sometimes it feels like it's like a whole nother country. I know. It's weird.
It's strange.
Y'all's ketchup tastes weird. I used to drive through Canada. I would go between Detroit and Buffalo, and I would always stop at this one McDonald's. And every time I would kick myself because I would forget that the ketchup isn't the same. It tastes bizarre.
Listen, I got a ticket for not locking my car door in Canada. That was the day I became an anti-Canadian.
You got a ticket for not locking your car?
I got a ticket for not locking my car door.
Well, so we go around and check people's doors?
Yes. And it was in French. So look, I used to be up that way a lot. This was in Montreal. You can look it up, Jason. You might have to search it in French, but it's there. And yeah, I went to get into my car and there was a ticket on the seat. And I'm like, how? So I unlock the car, I get it out, and it's in French. I had made friends with this lovely bartender that was up there. So I brought it over to her that night. I'm like, hey, I got a ticket. And she's like, let me see it. And she read it. She laughed. She's like, oh, you left your car door unlocked. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, it's illegal here. So look it up.
They literally go, they're like, we broke into your car.
They walk around, open your car door, write you a ticket, throw it on the seat, and then lock your car for you. Very kind of them.
Yeah. If she had your keys
I may not be allowed back in Quebec. I don't think I paid it.
Nobody cares. Quebec. Okay.
So there you
beautiful. Go. Quebec's beautiful, but
Quebec.
You know.
Quebec.
Yeah. But we love our Canadian friends for sure.
I do. I love them, except in Quebec.
All right. Well, I'm going to go to the doctors while I'm still fresh. And Chris has got some work to do. Who cares about Quebec? That's coming from a Canadian, folks, just so everybody knows. That's right.
I'm not confusing anyone. I just know where I was and what ticket I got. It pissed me off.
Yeah.
I'm not applying it to the entire country, okay? Just Quebec. I also fell down in the middle of the street in Tokyo. That was fun. It's a whole different story.
We haven't had story time in a long time. Yeah. We have to do that.
I worked so hard on this report for my Japanese executives. I was carrying all my shit and I tripped in the middle of the road and yeah, everywhere. Broke my phone. Bleeding. At least barely help you up.
Oh yeah, here we just take videos.
Oh yeah,
laugh.
I miss Japan.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, listen, folks, with that, it is midweek. Go back out there, do some great things. Be kind to somebody that you're not normally kind to. Try it. Doesn't suck. That's for sure. But with that, be looking for the big announcements. Another one hopefully coming next Wednesday. We are very, very excited by all of this. And once again, help support Chris. Help support Get Haunted Midwest.
Yeah.
Look forward to seeing what he comes up with. I know, Chris, just so you know, we've already got people going, I know some locations for him. So
people been hitting me up and I'm going to be responding to them for sure.
I love that. Look at that. He's already working hard.
Get out there and work.
All right, folks. Well, with that, have a great day. And I'm not even sure what is on shows. I'm in full expo mode right now, so I don't even know what's going on for shows.
I'll handle that later. You just don't try to think because you might sweat and ruin your whole appointment. Listen, I'm speaking fuckwad right now, okay? You might need a translator.
Can anybody translate that? I cannot.
If there are any fuckwad translators on the side, please let us know. I know somebody looking for your assistance. That's my radio voice.
Oh, Sparky's cat.
Sparky, you speak fuckwad. Good. Yeah, I'll link you guys up.
I can't. He's speaking Quebec. I can't with
Oh
you.
wow, Brittany. Hopefully he doesn't. I'm not telling him. I want him watching this. Holy shit.
I don't care. I will always choose these people. I will always choose these people every day.
You'll choose me when I'm.
What's the time to stop by and say hi? What's up? Fuck what?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't.
Brandon, what are you gonna do with me? I don't know.
Oh shit.
I don't know.
I love these people.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Okay.
What was that look?
I was just bursting out of the water.
Chris is like, what have I done? What have I gotten into? Oh my god. All right. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go now. All right. Yep. Robisms.
I got Robisms.
That is for sure. All right, guys. Well, again, I'm gonna let you go. Oh, thanks, Debbie. You brighten ours. Okay.
Debbie, thank you.
I know. I don't want to say goodbye to them today.
Well, you're gonna have to.
Mm-hmm.
We need shirts. We need some shirts. We need some new fun shit. It might be. So is ringworm. All right, bye, Shay. Stop. To be continued. Yes.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Love you, Ashley.
Brandon, hang in there, brother. If you ever need anything, you just reach out to us. Sparky. All right, my Dr. Pepper's warm now. So.
Okay, seriously.
Seriously.
You're going to have to hit end.
All right, folks, I'm ending this show here. We love y'all. We'll see you next Wednesday, if not sooner. We might just go crazy and do something. Y'all have another show. So I don't know what's gonna happen. How do I end it?
Just end it.
Peace out.
Bye,
Peace
everyone.
in Quebec.